Hello my lovelies, so for today's video I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial and I'm going to be using my new Morphe and KathleenLights collaboration palette. Here is what it looks like if you haven't seen it yet. So we have quite a few pretty neutral shades with a few kind of bright greens. This is a darker emerald green. But yeah, gorgeous palette, and I think Kathleen did a really good job on this one. So that's what we're going to be using today. I haven't quite decided what I want to do yet, so we're kind of just going. So, but let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and conceal my eyes. I'm going to be doing this both as like concealing my dark circles as well as prepping my eyeshadows for my eyelids for the eyeshadow. So for that I'm going to be using some of the Wet n Wild Come Correct concealer, and this one is in the shade Fair. And I'm just going to squeeze some of that out. And I'm going to apply this with a concealer brush because it is a thicker concealer. If I can find my concealer brush. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to kind of set that concealer down as well as putting down a base shadow for all the other colors to blend into. So we are going to go in with the second light shade in the palette. This one is the matte one. Now we're going to go ahead and start working on the crease. I think I'm first going to go in with the shade right below the one we just used, kind of the lighter tan color. And it looks like this does have a few shimmers in it, but it shouldn't be anything too bad. And we're just going to blend this into the crease. Next, I think we're going to go into this kind of mustard shade that's right next to the black there. I'm just going to take that on a fluffy eyeshadow brush and blend that into the crease as well. And this is actually a really interesting color. I don't think I have anything quite like this, so I'm excited to see how it looks. And we're just going to blend that into the crease. To darken that, I'm going to go just the outer V, I think, just to darken that up a little bit. I don't want to go in with black and make that really harsh, so we're going to go in with the shade just next to that mustard one, the darker brown shade. And we're just going to put this on kind of a flat eyeshadow brush and just push this into our outer V. Debating on what color I wanted to do for the lids. I was thinking about just doing some of the one of the shimmery shades and not doing the green with this look, but I really want to use it. So we're going to be going in with the bright green shade right here, and I am just going to take this on my finger and look how gorgeous that looks. I'm going to take that and I'm just going to press this onto my eyelid. The majority of it on, I'm going to go ahead and just blend that out. I'm not going to add any new product to my brush. I'm just going to soften that line between our green and our crease shades. like the most gorgeous green color. Usually when you see a green, it's more of a dark forest green or like a lime green, and this is like a perfect emerald green shade, and the finish of it is absolutely gorgeous. It's almost more of a metallic finish, but it still has a little bit of sparkle to it, which is super pretty. I love this color. I think we're going to leave the eyes alone for now and go ahead and do the face. I already have my face primed, so we're going to go ahead and just do foundation. I'm going to be going in with my e.l.f. Moisturizing Foundation Stick, and we're just going to be blending that out with a beauty blender. There is foundation done. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back in with the concealer we first used, the Wet n Wild Come Correct concealer. I still have a little bit on the back of my hand, so I'm going to go ahead and use that first. Just going in with the same concealer brush. And we're just going to conceal our under eye area. Face today, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Dream Wonder powder. This is in the shade 10 Porcelain Ivory. I think it's just, well, maybe not. I think it might be just a little bit too dark for me, but we're going to try and see how it goes anyways. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can tell, but it just made like a very dark spot on my face. I wonder if we do it very, very lightly. It doesn't make a huge difference on my foundation, just on my concealer. So maybe we'll conceal those areas with a different powder, or set those with a different powder. I think it is just a little bit too dark, but I wanted to try it out, and this was the lightest shade they had, so now I'm going to go ahead and finish up the eyes. So for that, we're going to go back into that KathleenLights palette, and I really want to just take that green shade all the way down, but I don't think that would work very well. We're gonna try it. I feel like we shouldn't try it, but we're going to. So I'm going to take just a smaller little fluffy brush with that green shade, and we're just going to buff that into the bottom lash line. About that. I think we're going to take that very dark brown shade, the warm brown shade we used on the outer corner, and darken it back up just a teeny bit. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go in with the darker green shade, this one right here. We're going to put that on the outer lower lash line area. up using more of that dark green shade than I was planning to. I ended up just taking that into the outer V area. And then I put too much on one side, so it turned out more smoky than I wanted to. So now I feel like we have to put some eyeliner on. So I'm going to be going in with the Kat Von D, I think this is the ink liner. I just have a little mini one. This one is in the shade Trooper. I think that's just a black shade, if I know correctly. It's just a black shade. It could be slightly off black, but it looks black. And we are going to just start by lining just along our lash line. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to do a freehand wing. I'm just going, I cannot talk today. I'm just going to do a line towards the very tail end of my brow from that corner. Okay, hopefully my camera angle looks pretty much the same. My memory card got full, so I had to take it out, but we're back. We just finished our eyeliner. I just did a small little wing on there. I'm going to go ahead and do my lashes now. I'm going to be curling them and then just applying a few coats of the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. To go ahead and bronze my face now using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and just a fluffy angled brush. Alright, and then for my blush, I'm going to be going in with the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Doll Face. Okay, I need to do my eyebrows, so for that, I'm going to be going in with the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo. This shade is just a little bit too light for me, if I can get it open. This is the medium brown one. The darker shade works really well for just like a natural brow for my hair color though, so that's what we're going to be doing. And I'm just using their number 7 brush, which has the little angled brush end and then the spoolie on the other side. To go ahead and set my brows using the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And that's just going to help keep them in place. For highlight, I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Forever highlight in the Pro Light Fusion shade, which is the pink shade of the two. And I'm going to use this little Real Techniques brush. This is called the setting brush, but it's just kind of a little tapered, fluffy brush that I happen to love for highlighting. So I'm going to use this. about this highlight is it just kind of gives a really natural, pretty glow. It's nothing super intense, although you can build it up. I just like it kind of, well, I like it both ways, but I like to do this one very soft and natural. I'm also going to go ahead and just take that on a little flight eyeshadow brush and just put that on my inner corner. And then for my last step, well, one of my last steps, I'm going to go back into that KathleenLights palette with that very first shade we used. And I'm going to take that on another flat little eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to take this underneath my brows just to help brighten that area up a little bit, because my blending got a little crazy. To finish off this look for the lips, I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay Vice lipstick in the shade Oblivion, which is a mega matte. It's just kind of a gray, like a grayish pink. Maybe like, I think they call them grayish kind of colors that have been really popular lately. That's what it reminds me of. So we're going to go ahead and take this. What that looks like on. This is my absolute favorite lipstick I have right now. I feel like it goes with so many different looks, and it's just very like nude, neutral, like it can go with any look, but it just looks great with everything I've paired it with so far. Here is the finished look. Probably should have saved this one since I feel like I've done quite a few green eyeshadow tutorials lately. But this emerald green shade from the KathleenLights palette is just gorgeous. I think it's my favorite green that I own now. But yeah, just kind of a smoky emerald green eye. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I was kind of afraid. I felt like I don't know. I like it. I think it turned out good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not already, and leave me any comments down below for other videos or makeup tutorials you would like to see. I think that's going to be it for this one, so I will see you guys in my next video.